and welcome. My name is Rachel Harvest of The Harvest Method, and you're watching Project Love Me TV. And this week is an anti-sabotage love smackdown. You can have whatever you want, anything and everything. You can do whatever you want, anything and everything. And you can be whoever you want to be, anyone and everyone. You can. Will having certain things or experiences, taking certain actions or becoming certain ways take a lot? Yes. Not because there are some things that are more difficult than others, though. The underlying reason you don't have, aren't doing, or being what you want is that you actually don't want it. You have to understand that. What you subconsciously want, you have. And you have a lot of it. There are many ways to explain this, and I'm going to take 4 and pull them apart and just let you get familiar with and love your humanness and what you're up to with it. And then do a little brain training so you can make that shift into having what you want. Sound good? Okay. So the first explanation, you are human and therefore you sabotage. There's a lot of theorizing about the human condition, that we are innately wired to struggle and suffer. I am one to believe that that's a byproduct of social evolution. Modern society, which becomes more and more Western by the day, is built on pleasure seeking and achievement. Bigger, better, faster, stronger. Don't settle. There's probably more out there. There's definitely more out there. If you don't push to be better, you're always going to be mediocre. Women, you're behind. Do more. You could be more beautiful, and you could definitely fit more into that schedule. You're supposed to be good at multitasking. Men, you're not strong enough. You are not man enough. You aren't successful enough. You need to do more. The lack of acknowledgement of how things are, how people are, or what you contribute, or who you are at baseline without doing the thing, leads you to believe that there's only one way to be your best person. Do more, fight, push. And if you run out of time, if your health fails, if you don't succeed on the first try, or you aren't a winner, well, then you're a failure. Those 3 words are ingrained in you. Your subconscious is driving at 1,000 miles an hour towards I'm a failure town. So you gather evidence of where you fail. You make rules as to how to succeed and what success is and where you need to get to, and so many other out there reaching and striving thoughts, feelings, and actions that are never satisfiable. And you inevitably become those words, I'm a failure, I can't, I quit, I will never be happy, which you translate into, I will never have what I want. The second explanation is people would rather be with the devil they know than the devil or the angel that they don't. A quote I'm attributing to Ram Dass or Richard Alpert says that the mind is a wonderful tool, but a terrible master. Use the tool. Don't be the puppet. If you get to know your mind, that's possible. If you avoid those shadows, well, so get in there and figure out your stuff. Learn about what patterns you are truly readily deep in your deepest, darkest subconscious out to prove as realities. The surface ones are easy. They're the generalizations and statements that you make, like all women are, all men are. This is how the world is. This action always or never produces X. How do you think that's going to go differently if that's what you believe? You are adamant about proving that devil to be the way it is. You know what that's like. You've been there. You slept in this bed. You watched a movie or read the book. You just know how it goes. Even if it's complete horseshit. Even if it's devastating and painful, at least you know. The second way to explain this is that failure is familiar. Success is the wild card or the unknown. If your goals, dreams, aspirations, and wants all reflect some thought that how you are and what you have now isn't enough, you are building your entire life on buying that penthouse of the 100-story building that doesn't have a foundation. You are building your entire plan as an escape route from you. How do you think that's going to work? Success becomes something that's always just out of reach. It becomes that unicorn or fairy tale, a purposely created story to reflect your dissatisfaction with you. That's what you want. That's what's running the show. You want to be dissatisfied, because what if you win or succeed and then you lose it? What if people want more from you? Or what if it's harder than you ever imagined afterwards? What if there are monsters in that closet? When you don't know, man, you get super creative about the monsters in that closet, don't you? The third explanation, thoughts become things. This one's for real. You create your reality. A thing that is only your own with those thoughts. You know that they aren't all true. You know that there isn't certainty in what you are thinking or in the manufactured second act that you're writing based on those maybe, perhaps, and might derived manifestations. Yet you start to believe your own virtual reality. You start giving those ideas and thoughts energy. You make them red and certain and finite. And then guess what? Self-fulfilling prophecy, miscommunication, misinterpretation, fight, shut down, computer glitch, fail, fail, fail. And lastly, your words are your world. Your most private place is in your mind. No one can read your thoughts. No one knows what you're thinking. Even when you're giving those thoughts energy and making them your reality, no one else can catch a glimpse. The world you share externally is only made available to others through what you share. That's all up to you. But what you say is. Do you want that to be magical or diabolical? So how do you break this chain? How do you stop the noise and the subconscious need to destroy? Create new beliefs, thoughts, and dogmas that serve you. I spoke on beliefs that work for you in a previous video, and I'm going to share that link in the show notes. Make those beliefs your mantra. I'm enough. Success is freedom. Love heals. Or love rewards the brave. That one's on my vision board. Say the mantra every time the sabotage begins. Now you know the triggers. Now you know what to expect and how you run the show in your mind. By saying that mantra, you are making thoughts that work for you things. You are giving them energy and creating a new reality for yourself. Create what you want outside of you in your experience through what you share. I'm not saying keeping what you think from others is a good plan, or saying things that people might want to hear so you can get them to do something is a good plan either. What I am saying is choosing what you say, being vigilant about the words you use and whether they align with your beliefs and have integrity with who you say you are and what you're up to is critical. Write that down. Take great care in your sharing. Reflect your inner environment outward. It happens naturally, and when you have more familiarity with you inside, you have the space and ability to create that outside with your words, and therefrom the actions you take, as they are only going to work out if they have you keeping your word. Kinda? This video is a lot to digest. I'm not going to ask you to comment with an action you're taking. Just let me know you want to be happy. Declare that in the comment section below this video and share it. You can also subscribe to this channel to get my video every single week and get into my newsletter that comes out every Monday at www.theharvestmethod.com. I love you. I hope you get everything that you want.